Good morning, family. I want to present to you today a video, a cooking video. Yes, the channel Malachi M where we deal mainly with agriculture and food. So this morning I'm going to prepare us a special meal and I want you to take note of it. Again, if you are new to the channel, ensure that you subscribe, share with a friend, and please leave a comment. The comments, I love the comments, whether positive or otherwise. Again, I want to make a special product, as I had said. Right? I am going to make some what we call jerk chicken fritters. I think I'm going to make the fritters first. The festival will be in another video. But let us look at the jerk chicken fritters. Alright? Here I have on the counter, part of the kitchen sink, I have my spice that I have cut up. So this is my white onion, some green onion or a scallion. I have some yellow sweet pepper and some red sweet pepper. Right? These are what I'm going to add. Again, you can always add other things. You can always add your garlic. I may add garlic as I go. This is my jerk chicken. It was in the freezer, part frozen. So I cut it into cubes and add water. So I'm getting everything from it, and this water will form part of the preparation to make these fritters. And here is my dry ingredient. I have incorporated flour, sweet flour, and some cornmeal. A pinch of salt. My cornmeal, my flour to cornmeal ratio is 3:1. So I use some large spoons. So every 3 spoons of flour, I do 1 of cornmeal. Right? So these are my ingredients. My stove top. So today I'm using my stove top. I have other things on it. Some other things on the stove top. So let me show you, and this is what I'm going to make my fritters in. I'm going to use some vegetable oil. So on my stove top I'm going to use this fryer, this non-stick fryer. So I'm not going to use a lot of oil, but what you will see me do, you will see me add a little oil in that mix to add to the crunchiness. Alright, can't wait to show you more. Yes, so we are back, and I'm going to preheat this stove. So let me go right up to the knob and I'll bring it to 4, getting it preheated. And there's some other things on the stove. We're getting some beverage to prepare. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add a little oil to this. And again, as I always say, I don't promote oil brand. I'm going to try and see how well I can toggle this. So here is the oil. That should be good for now. So I can always add. That's the oil. Remember, I did say I am going to put some in the mix. Watch and see. So I've added to my list of ingredients some water, and I'm going to add the water too. So I make a little, like a hole in the center, and I'm going to pour this water. It's about 2 cups, 2 regular measured cups. 2 regular measured cups. You can pour the rest of it in it, and that will do. So I use a teacup, but it's 2 regular measured cup, and I'm doing my stirring, initial stirring. Some person add the dry spice first, but I am going to add my dry spice after. So I'm going to add now the liquid from that jerk season. So we get some spice there. And this I will mix in. Again, I don't want to get my fritters too thick nor too thin. Again, over time you will learn your consistency. My consistency is different, or I should say my viscosity is different, or my thickness is different from yours. Coming on well? Coming on. This point I want to add my spices. I'm going to add the green onion and the scallion, or the escallion, and I'm also adding my white onion. I'm using a knife, but I've used a better device, but I want to basically show you, because I'm cooking here with color, adding some of this yellow sweet pepper in, some of the red one into, because we want to get some color. So we want to add, then we mix, and then we add. Alright, not looking bad at all. How does it look so far? Beautiful. Here I have a teaspoon. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of oil. 2 teaspoons. So I've added all of my spice. But I will have to add some more water, another cup of water to this. Right, so I've added my spice, the oil help with the spread, and it gives you that nice crunchy taste. So I've added that extra cup of water. So that's 3 cups of water now in total. Now it's looking more like what I want. So I'm going to add all of my jerk chicken now that I've diced, cut and diced. All of it. So spread. Again, you can add more as you want, depending on you. So I want to add everything. Alright, so here we go. Not looking bad at all. You can add a little soy sauce if you want. This is our ingredient. Slowly we put everything together by mixing in. The more you mix, you can get it really aerated. But here, mixing in, out, out, in. Watch me, from the rim, inward. From the rim, inward. Rim, inward. You don't want to use one of these commercial mixers to get it what we call tight or elastic. So we want to get in a nice mix. Because of the cornmeal, you can let it stand a little when you're through, and you will still get it nice. So I'm getting everything in. How does it look? Beautiful. And I'll show you again when I'm complete with the mixing process. So here's our final mix. Final mix. I'm gonna let it set a little, and then we start the process of frying. So I want to get everything off. I'm gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes maximum, anywhere from 2 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna allow it to set. While we were allowing the mixture to set a little, I add some chopped garlic to it. I add about 3 little of the clove of garlic, so I chop them finely, add it to the mix to enhance the flavor. Alright, so we want to start the process of frying these fritters. I'm going to show you a few and we move from there. So follow carefully. Remember, it is a channel, Malachi Emerald, where we look at Malachi perspective. Food and agriculture, the main issues that we look at. But let us look at food today. Come now. Right, we're looking at a ready mix. I had it covered, and I'm using a non-stick fryer, so I have my spatula and my spoon for scoop. So we're going to move over all of this stuff. If I remove the cover, I'm going to move them to the stove top. That's what we're doing. So here I have them on the stove top, rest on one of the burner. So I'm going to start with my scoop, trying to toggle. I'm going to mix. I'm going to use about a spoon per fritters. We don't want to make them too big. So here I'm trying to toggle.